Well, it's interesting. In a way, um, he did get some some doctrine from Obama in the sense that, I mean, on a very practical level, Joe Biden had spent 36 years in the Senate without ever really needing to master the use of the teleprompter because in the Senate, your language is measured more about quantity than quality, and nobody was paying all that much attention to what he said. He was, one of 100 senators. You get into the vice presidency, and it matters tremendously what you're saying, and even more so now in the presidency. And you see that these days that he is not making the kinds of casual, off the cuff comments that he did 10 years ago or even 6 years ago. He is um, a more careful practitioner, as is Obama. I mean, interestingly, when you talk to Obama now versus, I mean, like, when I met him back in his pre-Senate days, he was obviously much more kind of improvisational and so on. So I do think you're going to see that. That's a reflection of also um, Biden is a process guy. He believes in the importance of moving things through the interagency process. If we're talking about national security, I mean, he is contemptuous of the way the Trump administration has had essentially the kind of theater of National Security Council without the content of it, in the way that they just have not had the full process that previous administrations have had. And this is not me talking. This is former Republican national security officials who are frustrated by that process. And what I think you're likely to see is that Biden is going to be more disciplined in replicating some of that. What he's not going to do, I think, is probably have quite the same level of reserve from either from the public or from Congress. He loves Congress. Barack Obama never loved Congress, even when he was in it. And that is a difference. And so I think you're likely to see Biden being more engaging more explicitly with Congress. And at times he's also going to be he's going to be talking to the public in a way. I think. I mean, it was a diplomat who was in the room with him once who said to me that there's an interesting phenomenon that when Biden and Obama are both in a room with a team of foreign diplomats, very often by the end of the meeting, the foreign diplomats are kind of leaning towards Biden just because of the nature of his human interaction. He's less forbidding than Obama was. So I think you're likely to see some of that.